Oh, I know this song.
Okay. That's it.
Who's the guy on the right? He's hot stuff.
I'm Kelly. I'm a freshman majoring in environmental biology.
I'm Monica, and I'm a junior in visual communication.
Hey, I'm Sabrina. I'm a freshman. My major is nursing.
Hi guys, it's me, Kimberly. I am in my last year at KU and I'm also studying visual communications.
Hi, I'm Mikayla. I'm a sophomore studying biology.
So today you're gonna be reacting to Vietnamese TikToks.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so do you use TikTok?
I used to.
Oh, you used to.
I don't. I've never used TikTok.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Wow.
I watch it regularly.
Every TikTok that I do see is like reposted on Instagram.
It's crazy how much I use TikTok.
What other social media apps do you use?
Facebook, Instagram.
I use Instagram, Facebook.
TikTok and Snapchat are mainly the two I go on.
I go on Instagram a lot. I go on Facebook and Twitter sometimes.
I like Instagram and Twitter.
So go ahead and start the first TikTok.
Pretty good.
I think I know the song.
Okay.
Question number 1. What do you think of the girls doing the dance?
They're bad bees.
I don't know, but they were looking like they were having fun. I don't know if this is like a dance group or...
Dance cover group, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
It looks like they're having fun.
So what were your thoughts on this dance?
I thought it'd be a little different from American dancing, but it's not that much different.
It was fun.
It looks funny. I feel like it's easy for people to like copy.
So go ahead and click on the second tab.
Oh, I know this song.
Okay.
What did you think of the dance?
She's like pulling out all the trendy TikTok moves. This one's like a lot cooler, I think, than like the first one. She just looks a lot cooler than me, so she has like the LED lights going on in the room. She just looks like a typical teenager, I guess.
It is good. Is that Vietnamese music in the background? I love that. It goes so well with it.
It's just like a copy of a lot of famous TikTok dances.
Compared to American dance trends, do you see any differences in Vietnam?
For this one, it's based literally just the music.
No, not really. I think they're just doing what the Americans people are doing.
In this one, not really.
I don't think so. Like in this particular video, it seems very like influenced by the TikToks over here in America. Like for me, because I don't see that many TikToks in like other countries. I see like the ones in America, and this feels very similar.
So go ahead and click on the third tab.
I wasn't expecting.
So what did you think of this dance?
I like noticed the people like behind her, like all the students behind her, just like wow, she's really brave. Also, I wish I understood what like the song, like what the song was saying, because I don't really get like the dance like with the song. It was kind of cute. I don't know how she could get up and do that in front of her class though.
You're right, I didn't even think
That was my
about
next
that.
question.
It was a cat. She was a cat.
I think it's funnier than the other two. The song is funny. It seems catchy.
So if you were to make TikToks, would you do so privately or in public?
Oh, private. I cannot do it in front of people. I feel like they'd be judging me, and I'm just like,
Probably in private. I made one with my friends back like before COVID, but like we would never posted it because it's too embarrassing.
I feel like most likely private for me.
You can go to the next link.
Okay.
listen. I don't even know what that was. These are the kind of TikToks I like. They're like so random.
I like the hammock.
I think that one's my favorite.
I've seen him around. I know that he's like famous for just staring at the screen.
So, what did you think of the video?
Definitely simple. 100% simple.
I liked it. It was like 2 seconds, but I liked it.
I think it's interesting.
Mance was just vibing. I felt him.
This account has around 600k followers, and that specific video having over 45 million views.
So, why do you think his account is so popular?
It's very unique for sure. Like it's different from other TikTok videos.
I think this is really random and funny.
Because his vibes are immaculate.
Doesn't he do other videos of him just staring?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like nowadays people kind of, if they see one video that they like and like their other videos are kind of the same content, they kind of like expect that from the creator, and like that's what they come back for. If his other videos like this are as short as this one, it's not like something that takes up too much of their time to just watch real quickly. And he's kind of like an older like creator compared to like some of the younger ones that like go trending and stuff, so maybe like they want to support him in that way.
Music. I think it's the music. And also his eye coordination is really on point, let me tell you.
Do you think there's a key factor to becoming popular on TikTok?
You gotta be hot stuff.
Was this guy hot stuff?
Yeah. Get me out of here.
I feel like there's so many creators that get popular because of different reasons, so I don't know if there's like one key factor in like becoming trendy, because there's people who like rely on like comedy and they get really popular that way, and then some people do like trendy TikTok dances, and like this guy, he doesn't really do either or. I guess one way would be kind of like doing something that's not as expected.
You can click on the next link.
Okay.
This is the Corona song.
Kinda good. They're washing their hands.
You can definitely see the Asian factor in this 100%.
So, what did you think of the song?
So I've heard the original song before actually, because like my younger cousins in Vietnam, like they love this song. So when I heard this, I was just like confused. I was like, this sounds familiar, but it doesn't sound right. This was also another post that got pretty popular, and I saw that it was like on an American like late night show. I don't know if it was like with Stephen Colbert or something, but yeah, I saw that like going viral, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
It's like very modern, and it sounds like one of those remixes. And the dance is so cute.
So, do you believe this is like an effective way to inform citizens to like take precautions regarding the coronavirus?
Yeah, for sure. I think people like it's easier for people to follow or like remember due to the dances and like the easy like language that used in there.
No. The guys are not wearing a mask, so I don't know what precautions it is.
Why did we never think about that?
She just knows.
She's so good.
I think so like more people know about it, but like it seems like they handled it in Vietnam, so they're good.
Without the tags saying like hashtag Corona and stuff, I would not have known this man was washing his hands. I mean, it shows people how to wash their hands and vibe at the same time, so that was pretty nice.
I think so. Like they made it like in a way where like through song, which is catchy, and I know a lot of times like doing it through song makes it easier to kind of like digest the information. It makes it kind of cooler, I guess, to like have a challenge to do and like have it kind of correlate with like washing your hands and stuff. So I think it was an effective way. It definitely was like a different way of doing it. I think this took it to like another level to make like a lot of people more involved and interested in kind of taking on the challenge.
Click on the next link.
Okay.
Ai biết đâu nó mới gửi gì đó làm gì đó.
Biết đâu chứ. Sao con biết nói tiếng Việt được? I don't understand.
Tao cho mày đi học mà mày không biết là sao, mày đọc cho coi.
Nhưng mà cái chữ corporation nói tiếng Việt sao?
Mày hỏi tao sao tao biết được?
Sao con hiểu được, tao đâu biết nói tiếng Việt đâu.
Nhưng mà tao cho mày đi học
cái này
mà.
khó quá con không có hiểu.
Nhỏ mày đụng má tao quýnh mày chứ mẹ bây giờ á.
That one's like my parents. Except like I don't know even that much Vietnamese.
Childhood memories.
This might have hit different for those of you that know how to speak Viet, but I do not.
Have you ever been tasked with translating for your parents, and can you relate to this TikTok?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of things that my mom would just like share with me on Facebook. And, like, she'll message me and ask me to translate the whole video. I'm like, wow, that's a very long video. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to like find the words to translate it in like the most accurate way.
It's not really me, it's my sister who had to do it more. But like the Vietnamese, like the sound of Vietnamese language is so funny.
A lot, yes. But my dad never yelled at me like that. But those sentences, it's relatable. I think every Vietnamese kid can relate.
I definitely can relate because I am the like oldest sibling in the family, so as I was growing up, like my parents have made me like translate like all their bills or like call like card companies. I can get like her frustration because like I'm not like extremely fluent in Viet. Like I can understand like enough of it, but like I don't know how I'm supposed to translate that. Like my parents have told me like, oh, you go to school, like you should know like English, you should know like yeah. I'm getting a little heated.
Well, the second question is, can you speak Vietnamese? But you said you can't speak Vietnamese. But do you think keeping up with one's like native language will be important or like helpful for the future?
Yes, I do speak Vietnamese. I kind of have to understand a lot of it because my grandparents only speak Vietnamese, so that's kind of the only language barrier we have. And growing up, my parents always try to teach me more and more.
I'm alright at Vietnamese. Like I'm not the best. Like I only know like the basic words. It's like a lot of Vietglish with my mom. I feel like it's really important to know Vietnamese though to keep their roots because your family went over here. They immigrated over here for you to have a better life. So you should like keep the culture.
Preach, girl.
Yeah, I definitely can speak Vietnamese. It's my first language. I would love to be able to speak Vietnamese and English good like at the same times. Because it's a way to like connect with a lot more people.
Oh yeah, very important to like just stay connected to your culture.
So I do speak Vietnamese, but I'm not like at the point where like I would like to be. There's definitely like still words out there that I don't know. I do think that it is important to like be able to speak Vietnamese if you're able to, because it is like an important part of who you are. I guess there's a difference between like knowing that it's important and also being able to have the resources to kind of like supplement that want. For me personally, just in my case, because my parents they did teach me Vietnamese, and I think it's important for me to continue that, and like if I do have like a family in the future or something, like for me to pass that on to them as well. So
And then last TikTok.
There are families like this too at the airport where you have so many boxes, whether you're bringing it back to your country or your home country, there's always going to be plenty of boxes. And when you go to
You're
the
not
airport, your
special.
entire
Filipino
family
families do
comes
this
with you,
too.
Aunt, uncle, grandpa, grandma, cousins.
yeah.
Funny story, actually, my mom just sent me a box of food just like that. Like, not as big, but similar to it.
Can you relate to this video? And has your family also packaged and taped boxes like this and sent it back to Vietnam?
When we went to Vietnam like a couple of years ago, we had like 3 huge boxes and we had to like tape it up. And it was crazy because I thought it was weird. And then when we arrived, there was like so many people with boxes. Yeah, definitely. I feel like most Vietnamese families, or like maybe Asian families in general, probably can relate to this. At least one of the times that I can remember, like we did bring like a ton of boxes like this home, like all packaged up, like taped like so many times, like industrial. And it was kind of like honestly embarrassing to bring to the airport because like no one else is like bringing stuff like that. They all have like luggage and like their suitcases, whereas like our family just has like those huge brown boxes. I feel like it's something like unique to the Asian culture, so
Not to send back to Vietnam, but usually they do that when we travel to Vietnam, like a lot of boxes.
Not really like send it back to Vietnam, but whenever I come from Vietnam to here, like they'll pack me a bunch of boxes to bring over.
And then, have you been to Vietnam or would you like to go?
In your case, have you ever been to the Philippines? And
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How was your experience there?
It's fun. It was nice like meeting all of the family that I didn't know before.
I went sophomore year of high school, and that was like the first time in like 10 years. So it was like, and then now I freaking love Vietnam. I want to go back. And we were supposed to go back during the summer, but Corona.
Oh.
Yes. Hopefully next year if COVID is like over, but if it's not, then probably not.
I went there twice. As soon as it like gets safe to go again, like immediately I want to go back because I love Vietnam.
I haven't gone back to Vietnam in like 2 years, so I would love to go back and visit my family.
What part of Vietnam are you from?
I'm from Saigon.
Wow.
Would you be willing to recreate any of the TikToks that you've seen?
No.
Let me just.
I will not dance for KUVSA.
You said the first one was easy. You said it'd be really easy.
I don't know. I need to take a look at that.
Are you sure, Kelly?
Even the hammock one?
Not even recreate that one TikTok of you just staring at the camera.
Laying in the hammock.
Oh! Should I recreate the one with the parents yelling at me?
It's the.
Oh, the big fancy one?
Actually, I can do the fourth one.
Do you want to? Wow, she's really going for it.
Just a little.
I'm not a dancer.
Everybody's a dancer on TikTok. You are just going to follow her. Oh, just follow your face.
Oh god, okay. I've never filmed TikTok before.
You got this.
Oh, I'm following that one.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to re-diet Karen.
I don't know what's
So boleh sadar tu yang pura-pura pun.
She's doing so good. She's so good.
Do you have any final messages for the viewers?
No. Follow KUVSA.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to fill out the VSA form if you guys want to be in the next video. You definitely should. It was a lot of fun. So fill it out.
Yell at him for ruining your shot.
You're ruining my
Was
shot.
I even in that?
You distracted me.
That was really awkward.
Keeping that in.
I can't even sing this song. I got it.
Can I curse on this?
It won't stop.
One recreating one.
Should I tell them I'm not Viet? I'm not Viet.
So the videos are called TikToks as well, right?
Yes. Oh, I thought Thomas was trying to be funny. I'm like, Thomas!
Let's see.
Proud to say it, I'm not on dance TikTok here. So
I don't know. I'm really bad at this reaction. I'm so nervous.
I don't have a TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't have a TikTok.
I low-key wish I could be TikTok famous though. Like, just for fun.
What's stopping you from making content?
Because I don't know what kind of content I can make.
Anything's possible if you put your mind to it.